boxes. Mrs. Zando here. Your school counselor. Is it getting old yet? I'm gonna keep doing it anyway. And I'm here today with your counseling in the classroom lesson for the week. Actually, I have a special guest who's here. Her name is Mrs. Thompson. She's the counselor from Hickory Grove Elementary School, right here in Dunlap. Mrs. Thompson is one of my good friends. I know I always say that about these people, but it's the truth. Look, we really are all friends with each other. Ooh, I got sidetracked. But Mrs. Thompson has a great lesson for you today on growth mindset. I know some of your light bulbs just turned on. Many of you have talked about growth mindset with your teachers. I've seen posters in your classroom. I've even overheard classroom discussions. Growth mindset is such an important skill to learn about. Just like you've heard about growth mindset, we're also going to talk about fixed mindset today. Anybody else heard of those? Mrs. Thompson has a great book that she's going to share with us today. So let's get into it. Come on. I'm not really going anywhere. I'm just going to edit this next part in. But let's pretend like we're walking.
Hey there, Dunlap students. It's Mrs. Thompson, the school counselor over at Hickory Grove Elementary School. I'm here today to talk to you about growth mindset. Now, you're probably wondering, what in the world are you talking about, Mrs. Thompson? Or maybe you're thinking, hey, I've heard about growth mindset before, but I can't really remember what it means. And that's okay, because that's why I'm here. Growth mindset is just a big fancy word for having the belief that our brain can grow. Hard work is the answer to getting stronger, faster, and better. Now, the opposite of growth mindset is a fixed mindset. And this is the belief that people are born a certain way and they can never change. Now, we know that's not true. But just in case you're still kind of confused about the two, let me give you some examples. A fixed mindset might say, I can never do this. Whereas a growth mindset will say, hey, I can do hard things if I keep trying new ways to do them. A growth mindset also might say, hey, I can get better at sports if I keep practicing. Whereas a fixed mindset might just say, I will never be an athlete. Now, sometimes things are challenging and you might face tasks that won't ever be easy to overcome. It might take a long time to learn something in school or master a new skill, and that's okay. Hard work over a long period of time is something we are all capable of, if we believe in ourselves. When we know that something is going to take hard work and we believe we have what it takes to try those hard things, we can persevere as we work toward our goal. This is especially important this year when we know that everything has seemed to be so challenging. One way that we can challenge ourselves as students is to change the way that we talk to ourselves or change the way that we think about hard tasks. Now, you're probably thinking, what in the world is this lady talking about? Hey, if we think about something being hard and we don't believe that we can do it, we probably won't try very hard or make much progress. You know what I'm talking about. Now, if we acknowledge that the task might be hard and we speak positively to ourselves about our abilities to do these hard things, we are more likely to stick it out and keep trying these new strategies when things do get hard. And most importantly, we have to remember the power of yet, right? Oh yeah, that word, yet, you know what I'm talking about. One of my favorite books talking about growth mindset is Bubblegum Brain. Some of you may know exactly what I'm talking about, and it's one of my favorites, and I hope it'll be your favorite too. And if you have no idea what this book is, don't worry, I'll read it to you. Again, it's one of my favorites. It explains growth mindset so well. So listen up. Here it is, Bubblegum Brain. Bubblegum Brain. Ready, get mindset, grow. By Julia Cook. I have bubblegum brain. I have brick brain. I like to chew on my thoughts, flex, bend, and stretch my brain and expand the way I think. I make great mistakes that can help me learn. With me, things are the way they are, and they're probably not going to change much. I am the way that I am, and that's just how it is. Hey, this looks fun. This looks hard. I can't wait to try. What if I fall? This takes a lot of balance. This is so hard. I love to play baseball. Me too. I've been working on my hitting. Relax, watch the ball all the way to the bat, and swing right through the ball. Don't strike out, don't strike out, don't strike out! Well, I have the highest batting average on my team. I just can't figure this out yet. I just can't figure this out at all. This new song is so cool. I hope I can figure out how to play it, because if I can, I'll be able to play just about any song out there. Then I can jam. There's no way my accordion teacher can expect me to play this thing. It's way too hard for me. Crash! Boom! Hey look! I just made another great mistake. Splat! This stinks. Literally. Math homework isn't my favorite, and this math assignment looks like a brain stretcher, and it's huge. It's gonna take some time for me to get this one done. Math homework isn't anyone's favorite. There is absolutely no way I'm going to get all of this done by tomorrow. It's way too hard. Seriously? I can't do this. Why should I even try? I've been working on my free throws in basketball. In the past, I haven't done so well, but now I can practice shooting them every day for 15 minutes so I can get better. I stink at free throws, but I don't ever worry about that part of my game because I'm super fantastic at defense. Yeah, but imagine how good you'd be if you were super fantastic at both. Here I go again, only this time I have an idea. There is no way I'm ever going to get this. This is hopeless. Forget it. Only weird people ride unicycles anyway. Studying for my Spanish test all week really paid off. Maybe I should start studying early for next week's test too. Shh, I totally aced my test. Spanish is easy. I probably won't even need to study for next week's test. This is so fun! I can't do it. I stink at it big time. Just try. I did try and it's too hard. Well, try using your Bubblegum Brain. But I don't have one. Yes, you do. Everyone does. Your brain only looks like a brick. But just peel off your bubblegum wrapper. See? It is even that thick. Now your brain is free to grow and hope and stretch and bend. Get rid of that fixed mindset of yours and the possibilities will never end. Now that you've peeled away your wrapper, your hope can start to grow. And what you are learning becomes a lot more important than what you already know. You can chew on your thoughts and stretch your ideas and can take charge of how you think. Add a yet to every I can't that you have and don't ever stop at I stink. You need to tell yourself it's okay to make a lot of great mistakes. Once you feel what it's like to have hope, you'll be amazed at the paths you can take. It's not about how much talent you have or how much stuff you can do. What matters most is how hard you work at becoming a better you. Well, riding a unicycle isn't going to make me a better me. True, but learning how to train your brain to ride a unicycle will. Besides, it's fun. Now, try it again, only this time use your bubblegum brain. I just can't do it. Boom, splat, crash. You mean you just can't do it yet? I just can't do it yet. Now you're getting it. Hey, what if I try this? Woohoo! Look how far I went. Oops, what I meant to say is, I wonder how far I can go next time. Now that's more like it. This bubblegum brain thing actually works. It's really fun to think like this. The sky is the limit when my wrapper is off and my brain isn't stiff like a brick. I realize now that my mindset's been stuck. I was caught up in what I was seeing. Now I know I must look outside the box because becoming is better than being. I get it now. In order to grow, there are choices I need to make. I need to become a more hopeful thinker and make some great mistakes. Hey, wait for me! I think I'll try to go a little bit farther this time, and a little bit farther, and a little bit farther. Should we try playing our accordions while we ride? You're kidding, right? The end. And there you have it. Bubblegum Brain. Pretty good book, isn't it? I knew you'd love it. So in Bubblegum Brain we learned, Brick Brain learned, that if he stretched his brain to really think of all those positive thoughts, he could really do things even if they were hard or challenging. And that's something that we as students have to remember, that it's okay if something isn't easy the first time you try it. When you believe that you can overcome hard things, you believe that you have your own unique skills and strengths, you will be able to face challenges with confidence. Your words and your thoughts help your mind and your attitude grow in a positive way so that you have the confidence to face and overcome hard tasks. Remember to think of your brain as if it were stretchy just like bubblegum, and that we can think of all the ways to face these challenges. Stretch those thoughts and remind yourself of the power of yet. Bye!
Thank you so much, Mrs. Thompson. I love that book. Growth mindset is so important for us. In fact, we kind of already talk about it quite a bit here at Ridgeview. Anybody remember our life goals that we talk about every single day? Growth mindset reminds me a lot of that one goal that says, I can do something even if I don't want to, or even if it's hard. I want you guys to be thinking, what's something that might be challenging for you right now, but you just can't do it yet? The power of yet. All right, you guys, thanks so much for watching with me today. And be sure to tune in later this week when we have our 5-minute follow-up Friday, where I ask you some follow-up questions about this lesson. See if you're really paying attention. I know some of you might just be napping. That's the mom look. I'm pretty good at it. See you guys later. And oh yeah, my 4th and 5th graders, the ones who've been giving me a hard time about how many YouTube subscribers I have, you should check me out now. I'm practically a star. Not really. See you guys.